Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for clicking on this video, which is your 20-minute power yoga flow. So if you are craving a little bit of dynamic movement, a little bit of breath, a bit of energy flowing throughout the body, then this is the practice for you. You won't need anything, just yourself and your mat, and whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay everyone, so let's begin on our hands and our knees today, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and just begin by taking a few circles through the hips. So just ever so gently starting to open up through the hips and the lower back. Taking some nice big circles one way. And then switching directions, taking a few the other way. Coming back to center. Let's take some cat-cows here. So inhale, look forward, tailbone up. Exhale, chin to chest, round the shoulder blades. Inhale to roll forwards, look forwards. Exhale, chin to chest, round the shoulders. Nice, just continue to inhale to roll the spine forwards. Exhale, tuck everything up and under. Wakening up the spine here. Starting to invite that movement, that energy into the body. Nice, let's take one more big inhale and a full exhale. And then meet me back in your tabletop with a nice neutral spine. From here, we're going to tuck the toes under, start to engage through your core. So we're pulling the belly button back towards the spine here. And then just see if we can lift and hover the knees. We're going to hold them here for a few breaths. Just start to feel the core engage, start to feel the arms strengthen, the shoulders strengthen, and then bring the knees back to the mat. Untuck the toes, take a few little rounds of sending the bum back and then coming forwards. Exhale back, inhale forwards. And then meet me back in your tabletop once again. We're going to take that knee hover again. So tuck the toes under, engage the core, and then let's lift the knees. We're going to hold them here for a few breaths. Breathing deeply, think about really pressing the mat away. The shoulders are strong, the core is engaged. Take one more big inhale, and then exhale, lift the hips, send them back. Find your downward facing dog. This may be your first downward facing dog of the day, so if you want to pedal out through the feet, go ahead and find some movement. Bending each knee at a time. Keeping the gaze back towards the toes, the neck is relaxed. And then come into your full downward facing dog and find a little bit of stillness. Breathing deeply here. And if your knees are bent, maybe at this point we start to see if we can take them into more of a straightened position. If the legs are already straight, maybe we can start to see if we can press the heels towards the mat. Send your sternum down towards the floor. Relax the neck. Pressing firmly into the hands here. Taking one more big inhale. And a full exhale. Nice. When we next inhale, let's roll forward into our high plank. And then exhale, lift the hips, send them back, downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands and lift the hands into your high lunge. Hold it here. Take a few deep breaths here, grounding in through the sole of the right foot. We're on tippy toes on the back foot. Breathing deeply here. We're going to take the gaze down towards the front foot. Start to find a little bit of balance, a little bit of groundingness here in through the front foot. And then as we inhale, we're going to step the left knee in towards the chest, bring the hands to Namaste. Exhale, reach the arms, send the left foot back. So inhale to come up, exhale, send it back. Inhale to come up, exhale back. Cool, one more time. Inhale to come up, exhale, send it back. Stop here. Can we inhale to reach up with the arms? Exhale, open into our warrior two. So hands come out to shoulder height. The sole of the back foot grinds onto the mat, gazing over the front arms here. Breathe into the chest is open. Maybe sit a little bit lower in through the front knee. Take one big inhale and then exhale, lower the back arm, reach the right arm over, find your peaceful warrior. So inhale, warrior two, exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two, exhale, peaceful warrior. One more time. Inhale, warrior two, exhale, peaceful warrior. One more time, back to your warrior two. Drop the right hand down towards the mat and inhale to reach the left hand up towards the sky. Take one or two breaths here. Feel that opening through the chest. And then slowly come all the way back into your warrior two. We're going to pivot on those back toes, reaching the arms up into your high lunge. Take a big inhale. As we exhale, plant the hands down. Step the right foot back into your high plank and hold it here for a few breaths. Maybe find a little rock forwards and backwards. If we need a breather, we just bring the knees to the floor here. That's okay. Rocking forwards and backwards, keeping that spine long, keeping the core engaged. Take one more big inhale and then exhale, lift the hips high, send them back into your downward facing dog. Nice, just as we did before. Maybe we find some movement here. So start to bend each knee at a time. Keep sending the hips high and sending them back. Keep the arms nice and strong. And then come back into stillness, back to your still downward dog. Working the legs as straight as they can be. Releasing the heels towards the mat, sternum towards the floor. And then as we inhale, we roll forwards into our high plank. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. One more time, inhale to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the left leg. Exhale, step it forwards in between the hands. Lift the hands up high, find your high lunge. Hold it here. On the tippy toes on the back foot, we're grounded through the left foot. You can bend as deeply as you want to in through that front knee. It's completely up to you. But take your gaze down towards the front foot. Start to imagine that foot grounding here into your mat. Find your balance. And then inhale, hands come to heart center, right knee towards the chest. Exhale, step it back and reach. Exhale, come up. Inhale to step back. Exhale forwards. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale to come forwards and up. Send it back into your high lunge. Take one big inhale here. Exhale, open to warrior two. Hands come down. Back foot plants, gazing over the front fingertips here. open through the chest. So roll your shoulders back, broaden out through the chest. Take a big inhale, exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two, maybe sit a little lower in through the front knee. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to peaceful warrior. One last time. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to peaceful warrior. One more time, back to warrior two. From here, we're going to drop the left hand, reach the right hand up towards the sky, opening the chest, stacking the shoulders. Taking one more breath here. And then slowly pressing in through the feet, back to warrior two. Inhale, pivot on the back toes, find your high lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back into your high plank. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, chaturanga. So come halfway down. Inhale to find your cobra. And exhale to your child's pose. Finding briefly a little bit of stillness here. Letting the hips drop back. Taking the forehead towards the mat. Taking a few deep breaths. Maybe take one more full inhale and exhale here. And then whenever you're ready, coming all the way back up, meet me in your downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under, lift the hips high, send them back, downward facing dog. Nice. From here, roll forward into high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. One last time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it in between the hands. And inhale, lift the hands, find your high lunge. Take a few deep breaths here, opening up the shoulders, reaching the fingertips high. Take one more breath here. And then come forward with the hands, plant the hands onto your mat, shift the weight into your left hand and step into your side plank. Reaching the right hand up towards the sky. The feet can be stacked or one can be in front of the other if you wish. Take a few deep breaths here. Stay strong through the grounded arm. Maybe we want to reach towards the right toes, maybe take hold of the toes. We can extend the leg if we want to. Take one more breath. And then if we have hold of the foot, we're going to bring it right up in between the hands. If not, we're going to step the right foot up in between the hands and inhale, come back to your high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Take an inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, exhale, downward dog. One last time, inhale to plank, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, exhale, step it in between the hands, reaching up, finding your high lunge. One more time. Holding it here, feeling that strength building in through the left leg. The spine is long, the chest is open. Take one more breath in. Exhale, we're going to plant the hands. Shift the weight into the right hand this time. Step the left foot back. Reach the right arm up, the left arm up, sorry, into your high side plank. High side plank. Cool. Keeping the arms strong here. Keeping the hips lifted, keeping the waist reaching up towards the sky. Breathing deeply. If you want to, maybe we reach the fingers towards the big toe. Maybe extend the leg out. Take one more breath here. And then bring the left foot up in between the hands or simply step it up. We're going to inhale to reach the hands up to the sky. One more time into your high lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back and chaturanga. So come halfway down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Rest the forehead here. Rest the arms. Rest your upper back. And rest your lower back and your hips. Breathe deeply here. Feel that rush of energy moving through the body. That breath, that life force energy. Breathe long and smoothly here. Start to slow the breath and slow the heart rate down. And then after your next exhale, we can lift the gaze. We can slowly come out of this child's pose by walking the hands back towards the knees. Bring yourself into a comfortable seated position here. I'm going to take cross-legged. We're going to bring the left hand onto the mat. Inhale to reach the right hand up and come over into a side stretch. Keep the breath nice and controlled here, nice and smooth. And then come up through center, drop the right hand, reach the left arm up and over. Full deep breaths here. And then coming all the way back up, bringing soles of the feet together, opening the knees wide and coming forward into a forward fold here. Relaxing everything into that space between the legs, resting everything over the feet. Breathing into the inner thighs, into the low back. Letting the body drop into that space. And then after your next full exhale, coming all the way back up, back into a nice comfortable seated position, and then just take whatever your body is needing at this point. So maybe that is a few shoulder rolls, maybe it's a few little neck rolls side to side, whatever final stretch that your body is craving, you can take it now. And then when you come back to center, we can reach the hands all the way up, bring the palms together and exhale your hands to your heart. And send yourself a little bit of love and gratitude, and I will also send to you love and gratitude. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you would like to see more like this, please subscribe and have a fantastic rest of your day or night. Namaste.